Welcome, my name is Tracey Greenwood and I'm lead author here at BIOZONE. I'm here today to talk to you about The Living Earth. The Living Earth is one of 3 titles in BIOZONE's new integrated series for NGSS, combining each of chemistry, physics or biology with earth and space science. It follows the California NGSS framework, the 3-course model. Before we start, I'd just like to tell you that this current title is under revision and we will be introducing some new and exciting changes, including a larger focus on practical activities and a more streamlined approach to delivering content and providing students with easy and accessible information. The Living Earth is structured on the California framework, the 3-course model, and has 6 instructional segments, as well as a basic skills section, which has been developed by the authors here at BIOZONE in order to help students develop their computational and mathematical skills required to meet their performance expectations. This is a dedicated NGSS title, which means that it's been written from first principles, and as such, it's phenomenon focused and student driven. Inquiry provides the vehicle for exploring phenomena and for student engagement, and student learning is scaffolded using the 5 E's instructional model. This model fits well with the NGSS inquiry-based approach because students are given many opportunities to explore and explain phenomena as they progress through an instructional segment. They're given multiple opportunities to elaborate on what they have learned, and they apply understanding during their evaluations. Our assessments are fully 3-dimensional, which reduces your reliance on test banks and provides a true evaluation of student understanding and achievement of performance expectations. Hands-on investigations are included throughout the text. In our upcoming revised edition of The Living Earth, these are identified in green boxes, as they are for the other titles in the series. Practical investigations enable students to explore and investigate phenomena directly. This reinforces their learning, and they can ask questions and find answers about what they're seeing. It gives them a chance to improve their practical skills and work collaboratively. Collaboration is one of the main features of BIOZONE's products. It's a way to support English language learners and for stronger peers to help out other students as they work through the material. What does an instructional segment look like? Each instructional segment in all of BIOZONE's series, including The Living Earth, begins with an anchoring phenomenon. This is something that the students may be familiar with, may have encountered, but may not necessarily be able to explain. It's important at this stage that you reassure your students that they don't have to know the answers at this point. That's what the chapter is all about. They work through, and at the end, when they revisit the anchoring phenomenon, they should be well versed and able to explain the material. Everyday and investigative phenomena provide the engagement for each new activity. Students work through the material in an iterative spiral in which they deepen their understanding of phenomena. Subsequent activities, and indeed chapters, build on what has gone before, which is why we suggest that teachers approach the material in roughly the order that it is presented, as it is in the California framework. The anchoring phenomenon revisited at the end of each chapter provides a way for you as a teacher to assess your students' understanding of the material that has gone before. It provides you with an opportunity to revisit material if your students lack understanding of a particular point, or you can proceed on to the assessment tasks. The summative assessments conclude each chapter. These are a mix of short answers, analysis, collaboration, model making, and short answer questions that enable you to meet in part or in full the performance expectations. We have a number of design features that allow you to recognise the pedagogical innovations in our products. We communicate these in 3 main ways: through the teacher's introduction, which is in the teacher's edition, through the tab system, and through the resource hub. The tab system provides an easy and effective way for you to identify which DCIs, which CCCs and which SEPs are covered within each activity. The embedded coding in the Teacher's Edition provides a way for you as a teacher to identify the Common Core state standards for California where they occur. There is also embedded coding within the chapter introduction to allow you to identify the CCCs, the SEPs and the DCIs for each activity. The Resource Hub provides online resources for students in a variety of formats: animations, video clips, extra reading and also material for the teacher. It provides support for English language learners who might need to see material presented in a different way, and for gifted students. What about environmental literacy? Californians' environmental principles and concepts are identified in orange boxes within the text as they appear. There is a strong focus on California examples, and the material is provided in context. It builds and supports environmental literacy in your students, an important part of 21st century learning. With the Living Earth, we have provided you with a flexible resource that fully embraces the pedagogical intent and aims and approach of NGSS and integrates performance expectations relevant to life science and earth science in an engaging and meaningful way. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us on the author hotline. We'll look forward to hearing your feedback and any suggestions you might have with the development of the upcoming edition. Thank you.